Good morning, children. Let us see how water transportation taking place in our country. We know that we have studied the railways or pipelines, transportation, etc. Waterways also has a significant role in the transportation of our country. Now we know in the ancient period, India was one of the seafaring countries. That means we had a sea transportation. We had trade relation with the European countries and other regions, West Asian countries also, especially through the sea trade or the oceans or sea. We had some trade with the sea only. So it's the seamen in the ancient period. They were sailed through far and near areas. That means from nearer areas of coastal areas of India, at the same time abroad also in other countries. Okay, and ocean through the oceans transportation was also taking place. They carried many of the goods for the Indian goods, Indian made goods to other countries, and they purchased the goods from other regions also. At the same time, while transportation or trade taking place, Indian commerce and culture, Indian business or traditions or trade and culture also were carried to the other region. People came to know from other countries about our culture and traditions also. So waterways, we can say this is one of the cheapest means of transportation. Cost of transportation is very lower in the water transportation. They are most suitable for carrying the heavy and bulky goods. We know by the ships we can carry very heavy goods and bulky goods also from place to place. So it's also a fuel efficient and environment friendly mode of transportation. Comparing the other roadways or railways or airways, we can find the waterways are much environment friendly. There are no such pollutions taking place while operating the waterways. In India, we have inland navigation. What is inland navigation? Within the land through the ponds or through the lakes or through the rivers. What are the waterways or transportation taking place is called the inland transportation. That has estimated almost 14,500 kilometers in length. All the rivers were together, rivers or lakes, etc. Navigable lakes also are there. So all together accounts about 14,500 kilometers of length transportation in the through the waterways we have. Out of these 5,685 kilometers are navigable by mechanized vessels. That means steam engine or other engines are used for such kind of transportation in the boats, etc. Okay, so 5,685 kilometers of transportation through the waterways are mechanized vessels they are using. Some of the waterways, we know that waterways is declared as a national waterways by the government. Like the national highways we have studied, some waterways are declared by the government as national waterways or NW. And from what are the important national waterways, we will see the Ganga river between the Allahabad and Haldia. Haldia from Allahabad, Uttar Pradesh to Haldia, that is there is a port also in West Bengal. So this region about 1620 kilometers, 1620 kilometers from Allahabad to Haldia. This is number one. Okay, this is called the number one national waterway, like national highway NH, and this is also national waterway number one. National waterway number one is from Allahabad to Haldia, that is 1620 kilometers distance. Other important waterways, national waterways, the Brahmaputra river. In the Brahmaputra river between Sadia and Dhubri, that is also 891 kilometers, which is known as NW number 2. Then third one is the West Coastal Canal in Kerala. that is about Kottapuram in Kollam district to Udyogamandala and Chambakara canals about 205 kilometers. That is the one national waterway number 3. Then coming to the other one is specified stretches of Godavari and Krishna rivers. We know that there are also along with the Kakinada Puducherry stretch of canals. We can find here 1078 kilometers national waterway number 4. That is between the rivers Godavari and Krishna. Okay, so especially we can find these are in the Andhra Telangana regions it is passing through. So this is national waterway number 4. Some of the regions of the Brahmani and along Brahmani river and along with the Matai river, these delta channels of Mahanadi rivers and Brahmani rivers, Mahanadi and Brahmani rivers in the eastern coastal regions of our country, we can find it is 588 kilometers. That is called the national waterway is number 5. So these are the important waterways declared by the government as national waterways. Okay, so some other inland waterways also we can find. These are also very important in the case of water transportation. So some are there, Mandavi and Zuari and Kambarjua, Sundarbans, Barak and backwaters of Kerala. These are some other important water transportation which are especially taking place in the rivers and also the lakes. Some other waterways we can find India's trade with the foreign countries also carried through the ports, important ports which are on the east and west coastal regions of our country. We have studied the ports where are very important. Some are natural ports and some are man-made ports also exist in our country which has a significant importance or significance for the trade with the foreign countries, especially international trades are carried through these important ports also. 95% of the country's trade volume is taking through these seaports only. So we will study more about the major seaports in India in the next class.